we are bringing you 36 feet tall statuary. So that is 3 feet tall of 2 saints, and we have it available in right here, St. Francis of Assisi. And of course, he is the patron saint of both the environment and animals. And so you can see right here, he has a beautiful little cardinal bird. And one up here, one down here. And not only does it make a beautiful piece of statuary for your yard, there is an area right here where you could grow some plants, like a little shallow planter, like succulents would work well in there that don't need a really deep root system, or you could make it a bird feeder. So that's your St. Francis of Assisi. And then we also have St. Fiacre. And St. Fiacre, as you can see here, holding flowers, looks like roses and lilies and some carrots. He was actually an Irish priest who became the patron saint of gardeners. So for the gardener in your life, I think this is really, really special. Now, here's a little trivia for you. He also happens to be the patron saint of taxi drivers. Although since this is a garden show, I'm guessing the fact that he's the patron saint of gardeners is probably going to be more meaningful than being the patron saint of taxi drivers. I just thought it was interesting. All right, so let us know what finish you would like them in. Both Assisi, St. Francis Assisi and Saint Fiacre come to you in the stone, which you see right here. And the stone is this beautiful lighter color, really looks like carved stone. Then we have it available in the bronze. So as the camera comes in closer, you can see the details. These are exquisitely crafted. This is a piece of statuary that you buy once, you have for a lifetime. I want to say hello to Barbara King, who brings us all kinds of beautiful things. She owns Valley Forge Flowers, which is in suburban Philadelphia, and it is the most beautiful home and garden center. And you have the most glorious things, Barbara, and I know that these actually have been in your store and were very, very popular, and that's why you brought them here to us today.
You know, these garden statues are absolutely gorgeous because they look like carved wood, but they are resin. You can see every fold in the clothing. The detail is amazing. And yes, this was an Irish monk who was the patron saint of gardening and gardeners. So we decided to do this fabulous statue with him. You could either do the bottom as a bird feeder, or you can do it as a planter that we did here, Sandra, because we put that drain hole in the bottom. I want to show you St. Francis here, the patron saint of animals. And we have the sweetest bunny looking up here, that red cardinal, and here we have a little squirrel with his tail sticking up. Look. And in that one, I did put bird seed, but you could also do that in a planter as well.
I think that these are the perfect, you're talking about beautiful statuary, really the perfect saints to have in your garden, really for anyone, because this whole idea of patron saint of animals and ecology and the environment with St. Francis, and then we have Fiacre here, St. Fiacre, which is that patron saint of gardeners. It's really lovely, but more than that, Barbara, more than just the lovely story and how this is going to be so meaningful, these are unbelievably well made, and just look at the details of the robe. These truly look like something that you found at an important estate auction, or honestly like something you would see outside of an art museum or something, like in their gardens. They're really, really well done. I have an update for you. If you want St. Francis, we only have 4 dozen left in both finishes. So wait, is that in both finishes combined? Oh my goodness, whether you want it in the stone or the bronze, we're down to 4 dozen, that's it. Wow, okay. And then St. Fiacre, also very popular, about 200 remaining. Barbara, I was thinking, you know, with Mother's Day approaching, what a beautiful gift for those mothers who love gardening, right? To have the patron saint of gardening or of animals. Can you give us some ideas of where you'd like to see these outdoor spaces in the garden?
It is amazing how it transforms a space. It gives you a sculptural piece that is so meaningful to many of us. The sheer size of this is going to really have a lot of presence. I absolutely love it tucked right into the garden because, as you can see, what this does, planting is so much fun, but the details of adding the sculptural pieces really make your space so unique. This is fiacre, and this has flowers at the bottom. He has a basket of carrots at the bottom. He's holding a bouquet of roses, and his robe is so gorgeous. The folds and the drippiness of the robe. And then that basin at the bottom, Sandra,
Mhm.
it has a drain hole. So don't be afraid to use that as a planter or a bird feeder. You'll be attracting the birds
It's a
to the
great
garden.
bird feeder.
But
I'm going
thank
to turn
you.
it around.
So
Oh, and they are substantial. Now, just so you know, you will be able to move them around. They're not so heavy that you have to get someone to come help you, but they're also substantial enough that they're never going to tip over even in wind. Take a look at even the back, from the back of his hair and neck down the robes. Look how detailed this is. And as I spin it around, and this is fiacre, look at from every angle. There's just such exquisite beauty in the details. So this is the bronze. I want you to take a look at St. Francis Assisi. You can see in the bronze the beautiful bunny rabbit. You know I'm very partial to my bunnies. Bunny rabbits
I
and
know.
cardinals. It's just, these are stunning works of art. And by the way, at 3 feet tall, they can be the focal point, maybe if you're doing a memorial garden or you just need something with a little bit of height to plant your annuals and perennials around. This would be the perfect centerpiece of a garden that you can then, plant from the statue outwards. Barbara, really gorgeous. Thank you for bringing this to us.
Oh, it is so my pleasure. We just love our statues, and these are awesome. Thanks, Sandra.
Thank you. We don't often get to do statues that are 3 feet tall, so I thought that was really cool. St. Francis is now last call, and St. Fiacre, very popular as well, so please don't wait if you want those. Okay, our today's special value is coming up in just a little bit. Already 1,000 have been ordered just in